I find I need to put things into words before I can believe that they are entirely real. It is within the bonds of marriage that I, for one, found a greater freedom to be and to become and to share myself. Life is grace. Sleep is forgiveness. The night absolves. Darkness wipes the slate clean, not spotless to be sure, but clean enough for another day's chalking. Maybe at the heart of all our traveling is the dream of someday, somehow, getting home. Justice is the grammar of things. Mercy is the poetry of things. I not only have my secrets, I am my secrets. And you are yours. The life I touch for good or ill will touch another life, and in turn another, until who knows where the trembling stops or in what far place my touch will be felt. A miracle is when the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. A miracle is when 1 + 1 = 1,000. You enter the extraordinary by way of the ordinary. Touch, taste, smell your way to the holy and hidden heart of it, because in the last analysis all moments are key moments, and life itself is grace. You do not need to understand healing to be healed, or know anything about blessing to be blessed. You have to suffer in order to be beautiful. Even the saddest things can become, once we have made peace with them, a source of wisdom and strength. Compassion is sometimes the fatal capacity for feeling what it is like to live inside somebody else's skin. Laugh till you weep. Weep till there's nothing left but to laugh at your weeping. In the end, it's all one. Of the 7 deadly sins, anger is possibly the most fun. The trouble with really seeing and really hearing is that then we really have to do something about what we have seen and heard. It is a truth that, for 20 centuries, people have been so grasped by the child who was born, so caught up in the message he taught and the life he lived, that they have found themselves profoundly changed by their relationship with him. Beneath our clothes, our reputations, our pretensions, beneath our religion or lack of it, we are all vulnerable both to the storm without and to the storm within. The magic of words is that they have the power to do more than convey meaning. Not only do they have the power to make things clear, they make things happen. Maybe the truth of it is that it's too good not to be true. Words spoken in deep love or deep hate set things in motion in the human heart that can never be reversed. If our pain doesn't destroy us, it just might transform us into truly human beings at last. Our stories are all stories of searching. We search for a good self to be and for good work to do. If so much as a single one of you were missing, there would be an empty place at the great feast of life that nobody else in all creation could fill. One life on this earth is all that we get. Whether it is enough or not enough. The chief drawback of anger is that what you are wolfing down is yourself. Of all powers, love is the most powerful and the most powerless. The power of stories is that they are telling us that life adds us somehow, that life itself is like a story. Toleration is often just indifference in disguise. Joy is a mystery because it can happen anywhere, anytime. There is always the poet, the lunatic, the lover, there is always the religious man who is a queer mixture of the three. Here is the world. Beautiful and terrible things will happen. Don't be afraid. Listen to your life. See it for the fathomless mystery it is. In the boredom and pain of it, no less than in the excitement and gladness. Doubts are the ants in the pants of faith. They keep it awake and moving. The pride that keeps us from forgiving is the same pride which keeps us from accepting forgiveness. The birth of Jesus made possible not just a new way of understanding life, but a new way of living it. Don't let your life just go in one eye and out the other. To savor to the last toothsome morsel both the pain you are given, and the pain you are giving back, in many ways, anger is a feast fit for a king. Life without death has become as unthinkable to me as a day without night or waking without sleep. The obvious conclusion would seem to be that at the very least, we are fools if we do not live it as fully and bravely and beautifully as we can. The extraordinary thing that is about to happen is matched only by the extraordinary moment just before it happens. Our secrets are human secrets, and our trusting each other enough to share them with each other has much to do with the secret of what it means to be human. You can never be sure whether you are discovering the truth or inventing it. Compassion is the knowledge that there can never really be any peace, and joy for me until there is peace, and joy finally for you too. We search to become human in a world that tempts us always to be less than human, or looks to us to be more. We search to love and to be loved. If the truth is worth telling, it is worth making a fool of yourself to tell it. Find joy even under the most unpromising circumstances, even in the midst of suffering, with tears in its eyes. Almost nothing that makes any real difference can be proved. The kind of work God usually calls you to is the kind of work that you need most to do, and that the world most need to have done.